Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. We are back again. You know, the hardest part of doing my videos, I'd have to say, is coming up with titles. I mean, I could just say video number 12 or video number 15, but coming up with titles is probably the hardest part because this stuff writes itself, okay? Now, I'm going to be all over the place. All right, so you just got to bear with me. Try to keep up. First, Trump he backed off of a threat to send military into Mexico to deal with cartels. Okay? First of all, that would be an invasion. That would be war. He was never going to do that. He's talking about that as more distractions. He just keeps throwing distractions and stuff up so that we'll stop talking about Epstein. Oh, I didn't forget. I'm not going to forget. And it's not going away. Okay? Number two, people like, and I'm not telling you to look these people up. Some of these names you'll recognize, some of them you won't. But like the Hodge twins, Candace Owens, you know, these folks that they have melanin in their skin, but they have no soul. And they're not black, okay? These are folks that are very, very, they're grifters trying to make money off of white supremacy and being like a black voice for white supremacists. That's what they do, okay? Like, there's words for them. I'm not even going to bother. So what happened over the weekend is the Hodge twins. It's these two black guys, these twins, light skins, unfortunately. They tweeted something or they Instagrammed something to the guy who has the whites only town in Arkansas, and they're trying to get one in Missouri. And he was like, hey, you know, we're 40%, and, you know, we understand why you want to do it, and we want to join you. And he simply said, you know, God bless you, but no. They got their Negro wake-up call, okay? Don't matter how much you coon for them. Don't matter how much you shuck and jive. They don't want no field Negroes. They don't want no house Negroes. They don't want no Negroes. All right. Anyway, that moving right along. Something I was thinking about when I was talking to one of my friends that's MAGA, and he's trying to be on the fence now, and I'm like, bro, I'm not letting it go. Okay, we can still talk, but we can't never be cool again. We just can't. It's never gonna happen because you went too far with all this MAGA stuff. We can still talk, we can be cordial, but we can never be cool. All right. And I realized what the difference is that MAGA has a version in their mind of America, and this is really where the disconnect comes in. They have a version of America that is not about equality. Make America great again. They want to take it back where there was no equality, where there were no civil rights, where white meant right and they could do no wrong. That's what MAGA really represents. A time where you didn't have to be politically correct. You didn't have to do the right thing as long as you were white. Okay? So when they say something like, oh, we're being replaced, we're being erased. No, what it is that the world is changing and you're being asked to share. That's what the problem is. They don't want to share. Okay? So, you keep that in mind. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'm going to have a hard time thinking of a title for this one. Oh, and this red tie pops. You guys have a good afternoon.